Hey guys, what's up? Ryan521 here to bring back another LEGO Star Wars retro review for you. And today we're going back a few years. Today this is set 7680. It's called the Twilight. 882 pieces, recommended ages 9 to 14, and retailed for $100 at the time it was released back in the summer of 2008. All that information coming off of Wikipedia as always. This set, unlike most of the sets I've been reviewing lately, this set I'm reviewing not because I don't really like it and because I want to sell it, but mainly because I love this set. It fell apart on me a few years back, and I just recently rebuilt it, and I'm so glad I did because I think it's an extraordinary set. Not as many minifigures, but, not a big deal to me. And, it's a little bulky, it takes up a lot of space, but that's kind of one of the things I love about it. So, let's waste no time, let's get started right away. Instruction manual's right here. Not too bad, well, pretty thick. Probably about the same size. Gives an idea what the box art looked like. Very cool looking vehicle. I was really mad because towards the end of the Clone Wars run, they didn't really use the Twilight that much anymore in the series, and then when they finally used it again in, the last season, I can't remember, I think, Obi-Wan used it to, sneak into somewhere, and of course, when they brought it back, they blew it up, and I was like, no, they love that vehicle, they brought it back, and then they destroyed it right away, so I was kind of mad about that. But, let's start off with the minifigures. First up, we have R2-D2, pretty basic figure. This is like the older domed head we had. The one that looked way too small looks kind of weird. Just got regular controlled panels and stuff on his body. As I said before, I think the printing on R2's body is really good. The head is silver domed. So, you all seen R2? Next we have Anakin Skywalker. This is kind of like the usual Anakin they were releasing around this time period. Kind of the Clone Wars variant. Nice torso printing. Cool head. I love that hair. As I've said before, I think it matches Anakin's hairstyle perfectly, like the kind of hair he had in Episode 3. Blue lightsaber. No back printing and no back face printing either. Still a very cool minifigure. I had a bunch of these guys back when the set first came out. Because Anakin was in every set in this time period. Also, same with this next figure, Ahsoka. Figure I'm not too crazy about, but I suppose you kind of have to really like her character to really like her figure. I liked her character, but it's not like she was, in my opinion, the best part of the Clone Wars or anything. She was decent, though. Especially what they did with her in the end of the Clone Wars when they framed her for murder or something. Or no, the temple got blown up or something, then they framed her, she got framed for it. And then she, started working with, oh god, that one Jedi, the bald chick. I can't think of her name. But she started working with her, and yeah, I like that storyline. I thought that was a cool thing to do with her character. Nice tentacle piece. Nice torso and face printing, and then she does have a green lightsaber. There's Ahsoka. And then finally we have Rada. Rada the Hutt. Rada. I think it's Rada. Looks a lot like Slimer from Ghostbusters, if you ask me. It's got arms that move up and down. It's kind of hard to do it with one hand. God, they're pretty stiff. I haven't touched them I haven't moved them around in a few years. So yeah, they move in all directions. Can move up, down. They don't move together, they move separately. As proof of that, here I'll move this one back down. As you know, Jabba's son. Cool molding they did for him, I think that's pretty neat. I think thinking back though, the concept of them trying to rescue a baby Hutt for the Clone Wars movie, I think is kind of a dumb little kid concept, but, plot for a movie, but I got no problem with it. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch the Clone Wars movie again because I haven't seen that in a few years now. So there's Rada, whatever. Move the figure so I can show you the Twilight properly. Oh, I forgot to mention, this was requested by Warg Attack and Harry Potter and Lego, so shout out to those guys, thank you. Not Harry Potter and Lego, Lego HP Forever, sorry. Getting my YouTubers mixed up here. Sorry about that. Okay, so coming onto the Twilight, it's a big set. It's going to be hard to show. So first off, we'll start with the wing right over here. Landing gear tends to do that. So on the wing we have, there should be an extra flick fire missile like this one. As you know, it's flick fire, it kind of flings out. There should be a spare one that comes with this set, but I did not, when I was rebuilding the set, I did not bother to I just bothered to make the one flick missile. I'm kind of tripping on my words here. Yeah, no, I just made the one flick missile because I like to, these flick missile pieces are kind of rare, like these little, the piece that kind of clicks in back here, and I like to put flick missiles in my own mocks and stuff, so I want to save some of those pieces. And the wings, it's a lot of tiles, a lot of like bigger tile bricks, or a lot of bigger like plates and whatnot, kind of layered on top of each other, like 3 or 4 layers on here. It's like 3. Yeah, 3 layers. Got some engines in the back right over here. Moving on to the side, we have a cannon. It moves up and down. It's kind of like just, you know, like a little defense thing. We have our cockpit over here. I'll show you how that opens up. It opens up pretty weird, but it's still pretty cool. Got our other wing that folds out, and there's our landing gear. Then we've got our top right over here with some nice layering, some nice detailing. We got our escape pod. I'll show you all the functions in the set after I get done showing you the close-up of everything. Sorry about that. This is the only piece I could find of this. I think Rascal chewed it up a few years back when he was a puppy, so when I was rebuilding it, that was the only piece that size I could find, so I apologize for that. And I like the use of these corner bricks right here to kind of show like a little bit of like a vent for like exhaust or whatever. I think that's pretty cool. We got our main engine right over here with the giant green flame coming out. And then we've got our, this is one of my favorite parts because this part over here, I had a blast with this set because of this section over here. Well, I used to pretend like while this ship was flying, I would like put minifigures on here. I'd do like lightsaber battles on here, some of my friends and I would. And that was just really fun because they give you so much minifigure room in the back right here, and on the wing you can even put minifigures, even though it's not realistic, you can still do it. But it's just, that's one of the things I love about the set, is they give you so much minifigure space. So yeah, I would do like lightsaber battles and stuff on the back of the ship, and I always thought that was really fun. Then we do have like a little bit of the, like a little hangar door, and that can kind of hook onto this piece up here. Then when you don't want it up there anymore, press down and it clicks down. See this little ball piece? Lift that up. Little thing clips onto there. And there we've got some tools. You know, the little wheel that you get of black tools. You know, like wrenches and hammers and stuff. All those little black pieces. Yeah, those are all in the little orange container. We've got a little winch with a hook on it, which I believe, I can't really, right there. I believe it was, yeah, I think it was in the Clone Wars in one of the first episodes during the Malevolence scene when Plo Koon and all the clones were stranded in the debris field. I think they used that winch to pull in the escape pod that they were staying in, if I remember right. So that's pretty cool. So there's like another view of it from afar. Then over here, yeah, there'd be more tools on that rack right there if I could find more of them. I just don't really know where a lot of them are, so. And they do, this area, it even shows you putting them in there in the instruction manual, since there's not really anywhere else to put them. They do have you put like R2 in there in like the little maintenance bay area. I like how it kind of comes out onto the wing too, so it's like if there's any damage on the wing, R2 can kind of just, you know, roll on right out, fix it, kind of like he did in episode 1, and then go back in. And then when you close the door, this cannon does kind of come down with it, so that's a shame, but. So that's pretty cool. I'll have to put him here, so let me set the camera down for a second. I didn't put R2. You have to put him in like the way back, otherwise the door doesn't close. There you go. That's kind of a view of everything. I'll start showing you some of the features. Sorry guys, I'm kind of have a limited space to work with here, so that's why the camera's all wobbly and everything, so I apologize for that. So, one of our main features, we've got the escape pod. Pops right out. Opens up. Hopefully it doesn't break. The pieces are kind of stiff. And then, it's kind of the same way the back to tank was designed in the gunship. Basically, you fit them like that. Closes up. Then, you know, fly away, whatever. It's an escape pod, so. But it does. These Technic holes right here, those just fit into these little tan pieces like that. Like so. Let's see. There we go. And the cockpit, as I said, it does kind of open up weird. So, grab it from the front here and you slowly pull it out, otherwise it will break. So you slowly pull it out. And then you've got all these weird Technic stuff over here. Kind of hard to see, but yeah, you've got like Technic rods and whatnot in down here. We've got some seats right here for our remaining figures. We've got a little space for Rada in the middle, and like this little baby carrier area. Not carrier. Some neat, like a New Yorker when I say that. We've got Ahsoka goes in here, and then these little spot right here for the lightsabers kind of stand on these little jumper plates. Then we've got a spot for Anakin. Then his lightsaber goes on this jumper plate. And then you just close it all back up again. And there we have it. You can barely see their heads through there. And then our main play feature, obviously, is when we lit here. I don't know how I'm going to show you guys this. You see that little lever in the back right there? It's very, I don't know how I'm going to show you. So basically there's a lever that you touch, basically, unhinges that. And then you can lift up the landing gear. We have it in flight mode. Got our wing down there, and that's kind of how the Twilight looks when it's in flight mode. Very, very hard to show you guys in this enclosed space, I'm sorry. I might start filming my reviews on like my kitchen counter or something, like the Simpsons house and the Quickie Mart. I'm probably going to film on my kitchen counter because I got so much more space rather than here in my closet. But overall, I do really like this set. I think it's definitely, if you're a Clone Wars fan, I think it's a must-have. If you don't like the Clone Wars, but you like the ship, hey, that's cool too. I love this ship. I mean, I like the Clone Wars too, but I mainly just got it because I love the design of the ship. I always thought it was really cool. Just like this really cool tank, you know, it just like destroys everything. It's just really cool. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Request more set reviews. I'd like to say that when school ends for me in about 3-4 weeks, I'd like to say that videos are going to be a lot more consistent, but I can't. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've been kind of worrying lately because I think my YouTube channel is starting to. It's been rising all year this year. I've been producing more content. I've been getting a lot more subs, a lot more people subscribing, a lot more views. That was kind of the rising of my channel, and now I feel like it's starting to fall back down again because I'm not really losing subscribers, but I've gotten like 3 subscribers in the past like 2 weeks, guys. I usually get like close to almost 10 a week, and I've only gotten 3 in the past like 2 weeks. So I'm starting to wonder if I'm ever even going to hit 1,000. I need you guys to really, really tell your friends about it. Tell your friends about this channel. Share it on Facebook. Well, unless you have unless you have people on Facebook that like Legos. I don't know if you'd share it on Facebook, but if you want to, go for it. But yeah, I'm kind of worrying that I'm running out of ideas, guys. I have like I said, like 5 or 6 more mocks left to show. But after that, my channel's probably just going to be I'm just probably going to end up resorting to set reviews and maybe upload a mock occasionally if I get around to building more. But other than that, I don't know what other videos I can really give you guys because I'm just running out. I don't want my channel to end, but I'm not really quite sure what to do anymore, so please leave down some comments on what you guys would like to see from my channel. I've gotten some suggestions, but... so yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Comment and subscribe, and see you later. Goodbye.